Here it is. You ready? What is the number one thing we need in life to figure out a problem or to come upon a solution or to figure anything out, to find the next step, to break things down? What is the process? How do we do that? We do it every day, don't we? We do it on our businesses. We do. The government forces us to have a business plan, procedure of operations, a step-by-step plan of how we're going to make them more money. Because in the same way that you want to be successful and you don't want to go investing your money into something that you don't know. You won't do it for sure unless if you know. Well, that's why they developed their plan of getting you to create a business plan for them. They used you to develop a business plan. Okay, you follow? They used you to develop a business plan. And then they take the first person's idea every time they get into a field and you get a leader in the industry. What happens? They get killed. They die. Probably like I will at some point. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not afraid of it. Or am I? I don't know. What I do know is I have faith in humanity. Because we all live next to each other. Every day, all day. Blacks, whites, gays, straights. Doesn't matter. In every community across the fucking world. We cross borders. We go visit other countries. We ain't racist. We don't hate each other. Those are misplaced values they've implanted in your fucking head. In order to get you to perform how they want you to perform. They don't give you the freedom to optimize yourself. To be yourself. To think for yourself. Oh, I don't know what it is about running, but it's got my nose like crazy. I'm over here, I can watch my last video. I'm like, I think I'm on drugs, man. I ain't done them in a long time, and I ain't even on that level no more. I've experienced that frequency. I know what that's like. I don't need to do it again. That's the point. I've experienced frequencies. I'm giving you all my knowledge from the frequencies I've experienced for free. And I want to invite you to come join me. Share your knowledge freely, same as I have for you, for anyone else, in a community that I'm going to design using my AI. A community where all knowledge is 100% transparent, useful, and has a complete guided step-by-step format. I asked everyone on Facebook to help me make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Why? Because it was something that was taught to me in junior high. I don't remember the teacher's name. She was awesome. But as we were going through this class, and I don't remember what part it was. I believe it was science class. But we were told to make a sandwich, write out how to make a sandwich step by step. And then we were going to come to class and do the whole thing together, the experiment. So we wrote it out and how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then we made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches specifically on how we wrote it down. There were some, no one got it right. Not a single one. And how they've known this information for so long and still can't piece together this information for you guys to give you your freedom in life is because not only do they not have the knowledge or capability of how to market and do all that to get it in front of everyone, which I've learned, but most people only care to keep their information for themselves. Give it to their family members. Only us. Don't worry. I'm not the Rockefellers. Fuck them. Fuck anyone who wants to stand in my way. Because I'll walk over your ass until I'm dead. And then someone will take my place. Because I've laid this plan out so fucking efficiently that anyone can get on board and start exactly where I left off. That's the fun part. Because you only have to be successful one time in order to repeat it. We do it every day in life. We create a business for the government that is successful. And then when it's super successful or too successful, they hold it, keep that knowledge to themselves, expand their own lives, and leave you behind. I'm here to bring you with me. Because I'm not there yet. I'm not up there. I'm not rich. I'm still living in a shit-ass house. I'm still putting it together, fixing everything. I went to school to learn how to build houses, fix them, do all that. It's shit I like to learn how to do. I've been learning my whole life. I love it. What I don't love is being taken advantage of every time you turn around. Your taxes. They don't go where they are said to go. They're sent to different countries, different people. You don't know. They can't keep track of them. How can you not keep track of money? You literally develop business plans before you'll even allow us to do anything, and you can't develop your own business plan on how to fucking store money or use it or keep track of it? You fucking kidding me. You're fired. I just fired you. Sorry. Not sorry. Welcome to the New World Order, America. It's going to start here. The land of the free and the home of the brave, where we stand up for what's right. We stand up for ourselves and we stand up for each other. Because no more do we have to bow down and listen to them. We don't. We don't have to be rude about it either, though. We can maintain calm. We can keep ourselves focused. We can do this efficiently and effectively. When the internet goes down, according to what everyone's saying, for that 3 months or however long it's going to be, a day, a week, who cares? Who gives a fuck? Let it go out permanently. Send us back. Because with this piece of knowledge, it doesn't matter if we have AI. We can do it without it. All right, the AI is what I discovered and is the fastest way for me to make sure you get all this information before they kill me, or they try to take it away, or they try to hide it from you. This is your life. This is your information, and it's free. By the end of this video, I am going to tell you how to take control of your own life. And by the end of the video, I'm going to explain how I'm going to set up the rest of my life off of this one video. And then I'm going to expand on it more and more every day. Because I'm going to keep asking questions. I'm going to keep improvising. I'm going to keep improving. And once this video goes out, I'm going to have friends. I'm going to have family. I'm going to have people that believe in the cause. They want to help. And it's going to exponentially boom faster than AI. Because now there's a purpose with the use of AI. AI reached 1 million users in 5 days. 5 days. Maybe I hear more, like 5.2 days, something like that. But point is, to reach 1 million users on this platform, it took less than a week. And that's just the concept and the AI. Oh my God, it's something new. So were toilets. People were scared to put toilets in their house and pee in their own fucking house because toilets were scary. AI can be scary, sure. Terminator, all the TV movies. If we think it can be a reality, I promise. But you know what? Is it going to stop me? Because somebody else is already using it. Somebody hateful is already using it. Somebody greedy. So how do I stop it? I can't stop it. With my head, it's too goddamn slow. So, in my process of figuring out how to 10x everything along the way, I stumbled upon AI. And I 100x that motherfucker. My entire concept. What was designed to reach you and effectively rewire your brain in one video so that you will start to question what's going on around you and change the world. Because I only have to do this one time. You only have to experience a frequency one time for it to resonate, bounce back, whatever it does. For it to vibrate, for it to have a frequency, for you to string theory, all that kind of stuff. It stacks on top of each other. I got a lot to explain. Got a lot to go through. As far as depression, different mental disorders, ADHD, OCD, all kinds of anxiety, different things of how we can heal our bodies by ourselves with our own human body. Go watch the app Gaia. Go sign up for that. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't care if someone wants to come sue me. Come fucking sue me. I'm giving you information. I'm helping you. Please, come sue me. Because I will hire the biggest fucking lawyer around after this. And I'll use AI to train them. And I'll fuck your own system. And create my own. Where the world is actually free. Not just America, but the world. But it will start in America. It will start right here. In my house. In Price, Utah. Technically Wellington. My hometown. Because I believe in myself. And I believe in you. And I believe in humanity. Why? Because I experienced that frequency one time. And it went out and it came back just like a bad echo or echolocation. Once you put something out there, you can't take it back. It comes back. And once you've experienced it one time, and you can bring it back. You can manifest it back to yourself. Anything. But I fought for myself for a while about the implications of how many bad people are going to try and tap into this before the good. And I debated and debated and debated, and it was like, all of a sudden it hit me. Right after my fucking meditation. I do mindful meditations. 5-minute mindful meditations is all I've done so far. And I've been doing that for about a month. 5 minutes, because I overthink too much. I go in, concentrate on my breath, self-awareness in the body. The app on Gaia will teach you how to use the geometrical shapes around you and prisms and different things in order to harness the power of your energy and help guide you to tap into this hidden knowledge, this, dare I say, Garden of Eden, this forbidden fruit. It's already been tapped into.
Audio device disconnected.
It's already been tapped into. That was my stereo. I was listening to music before I started this video. So if it's already been tapped into, it's already been experienced once at some point in time. So it's going to continually resonate throughout the universe for the rest of time. So with every frequency, from negative infinity to infinity. They're all overlayered. There's concepts of times, whatever. We only had to understand it one time. And we don't even understand it. I only understand how to get that information, how to receive it. Fuck me. How do we do that? How do we get the information we want from life so that we know how to do this? How did I manage that? How did I manage to get a piece of information, a single piece of information that will change the life of everyone in the face of the world as we know it? We all use it. We do it every day, several times a day. And for whatever reason, we just haven't thought the big picture. They keep us so busy in life, we don't have time to think for ourselves. I've been locked up the majority of my life. I've made a lot of bad decisions. 90% of them, though, were the real bad ones were influenced by drugs and alcohol and different things like that. And my frequency at the time, my resonance or my behavior or my level of self-care at that point in time. That's why it's easy for me to not go back, not think about it, because I've experienced it. I don't have to question it no more. In the same way, they tell you to, when you are meditating, to just let it come, let it go. I've experienced that frequencies. I've let them come, and I've let them go. I know meth and heroin are bad. I know pills are bad. I quit taking them. Pot ain't bad. Fuck you. You know, people who told me that you need to quit smoking that pot, you're just fucking going crazy. You're not ever going to do nothing. It's bad for you. Well, I smoke pot every day. And every high is a different frequency. Whether it's a joint, a bong, vaporizer, cart. It's all different frequency. Different level of vibration that you can tune into. And once you start to tune into your first one and start realizing, you can feel the tuning fork inside your body and your mental and your spirituality and the whole 9 yards of life. All of it combines into one because we are one. The one thing you need to know is how to ask a question. How do you ask a question so that you can figure out what you need in life? How many times have you done something and then had to repeat the process because persistence is the only thing that equals success? You fail 150 times, 1,000 times, 2,000, a million, until you don't. You fail until you don't. You hop on that frequency ride until it's not there no more, until it's got you so out of whack that it bounces you off and you're back onto something else. Because that didn't pan out. But did it not pan out? Because it's a frequency. It'll forever vibrate at that frequency. You just don't understand it. We only need to learn to understand the frequency, to understand each other, and that we're all different. Every one of our minds thinks differently. So based off the algorithm of all these different chatbots that all these AI people are creating, in the same way as our mind. Each one is given a different set of inputs and information, and then that mind then processes it, connects the dots, and spits it back out in a way that it works. In the same way as AI. In the same way as if you don't know how to use AI, you will get what they call hallucinations, where the AI is just making shit up because it doesn't understand. In the same way you don't. As a kid, when you're told there's Never Neverland, the second star, you believe it. Why? Because it's a possibility. Because it's a frequency that you were able to tune into at that point in time because you didn't know because you didn't have any information that said otherwise until you grew up. Until somebody said flying is impossible. Until somebody limited your mind. Until somebody cut you off in your own thoughts. somebody, everybody, not knowingly. It's not anyone's fault. Let's go off of that example there. My main example on life of what I've been experiencing lately, as far as not being anyone's fault. For years, I've been in this house, or I've owned it, rent to buy, with a deal with my family that I would continue to work on it every month, as well as pay rent. And I've been slacking on the paying rent part. I haven't been able to afford it. Life has kicked my ass. And a lot of that is because I chose to take 90 days minimum off of work, spend it on my own life, no matter what I had to do, no matter what I have to sell in my yard, no matter what anyone says, thinks, does. Even if I was to go to jail, I knew that I would have 90 days to come up with this plan, to give you everything you need to know on how to better your own life and help me change the world. Help yourself change the world. Be selfish. Go after what you want in life. Everybody, and every human, animal, creature wants to nurture something. In the same way a coffee cup wants to hold coffee, or a fireplace wants to have fire. It's made for that purpose, designed for that purpose. So what purpose are you made for? I promise, it's not to be a slave to these fucking people that have already figured this out and then figured out how to brainwash you out of it so that you can't. And back to, I'm all over the place, but back to them never going to give you any information. They're not. It's plain and simple. They've been doing it for years. So I've been fighting myself over if I should release this, because what are the implications if I release it and some bad person gets it? Well, that's something I got to accept. Something I have accepted. And why? Because once I realized they're already using all this information, they already have tapped into AI. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. It's on Netflix, Google, Shopify. Every part of your life, them little chatbots down in the corner on the internets for ask help. If it takes a while, it's a real person. If it's an instant kind of response, it's an AI. It's taken over. It will take over. And I'm not here to say no. Because I understand that AI is only as intelligent as I am. Yes, it's very intelligent. It is self-learning. But it can't create like I can. It can't create like you can. As a coal miner, I learned a long time ago. I coal mined for 6 years. Fire, boss, mine rescue. Had a lot of fun. A lot of good people. But when you're down in that dark hole, digging, and lights go out, power goes out, your headlamp goes out while you're walking the belt line, whatever it is, it's black. You don't see shit. You are inside of the devil's asshole. There's really minimal self-help and support to get yourself out of there. There's a lifeline, yeah, but if you don't know how to use it, you're fucked. If you don't know your location in that mine, if you don't understand how your ventilation works, if you don't understand gases and what's explosive, if you don't understand that making a stopping is required in order to maintain safety, to maintain the fireproof rating of that wall before it collapses the entire mine. So you're always on a constant mental awareness, or at least I was, of the implications if something went wrong, and the implications if something went wrong after I signed a board that said it was okay. When way too many businesses and companies don't give a fuck about you, they'll replace you in a heartbeat. They tell you up above ground, yep, go ahead, go down there. If you see a problem, don't be worried to stop it. You don't worry. If you don't like it, you just stop it. You know, nothing will be done. Nothing will be. If you don't feel like it's safe, just stop it. And then the second you do, when you're underground, you get everyone around you. What are you doing? Dad, stop. No, we just need to fucking finish. Fuck you. I got arguments all the time over it. I'd shut down the belts, cut the flapper so the belt wouldn't rip into, and I wouldn't have to spend the next 2 days putting that whole fucking belt back together. I would question religiously my mine rescue coach to the point he probably hated me because I would question and challenge everything he said along the way. If we were doing practice, I would say, hey, why? Why? To the point that in the 6 years I was in the coal mine, the first 2 years I was learning. The first year you're considered a blue hat. Someone new, you got to train, do all that. By my first year, I was working alone within the first 6 months, which is illegal. You go down, and I was driving supplies. I was fixing belts. I was shoveling. I was all the shit jobs you could think of. It's a coal mine. Bunch of dudes, new person. You're going to get shit work. That's part of being a blue collar. People don't understand that either. You want to work in the blue collar field? You got to deal with mouths. You got to deal with highly opinionated people. You got to deal with people that know how to get into your psyche and fuck with you. And you got to deal with zero appreciation. Because the only thing that's really keeping you there is you. In any position of life, though. That's just one of my main ones. Within that 6 years, the first 2 years, the first year I was the blue hat. By second year, I was, as a blue hat, I was leading crews. They would send me into the mine with a group of even black hats, gray hats, go can or go do belt work or whatever, because I can focus and I can handle the team. I'm self-driven. I can work. I don't need anyone's supervision. And at some point, yes, I will get lazy. If you don't pay me what I'm worth, or if you don't meet your end of the expectations, yeah, I will 100% guarantee you, me and anyone else I know will stop giving you everything at some point. There's a lot of people that are misinformed and think that they have to work and slave their life away for you. Whoever you are at the top, I'm coming for you. But no more. You should only have to work a 40-hour work week because we have to make this country run. We got to make things happen. We got to make the world function. We got to have jobs. But I keep getting sidetracked. If we go to me being a blue hat, bossing, which I wouldn't boss, I would just tell everyone, hey, you know what the fuck you're doing? Better than I do. You've been here longer than I have. When I became a step-up boss, my crew loved me. I would yell the fuck out of my boss. Anyone that came into my section and degraded or stepped on any of my crew members, I would light your ass up. In a heartbeat. If you came in and mistreated me, I would light your ass up even faster. I don't back down for what's right. I don't care who you are. What is right is what is right. And I feel like as a individual, a person, someone who has integrity and has been instilled with good values from early teachings as a child with my father. That man has taught me more than y'all could ever possibly fathom. I have very opposite polars in my world, and that's why I'm able to understand so much. Because I experience so many far-end frequencies, low vibrations, high vibrations. And it's helped me, in my mind, of how I'm justifying it now, tune into all of this, is because I've experienced that. My mother doesn't want nothing to do with me, ever. Don't give a fuck anymore. Yes, it'd be nice, I don't really care. Am I going to work for it? Not at all. My dad, been by me my entire life. When I was in prison, after I got out of prison, even still to this day. To where I'm borrowing money from him to help me continue on my path. And he's never told me no. In a way that made me feel like I wasn't valued or appreciated for what I was doing, but just that he couldn't help me at that point in time. He's never told me, no, that you're dumb, you can't do that. That's never going to work. That man's the most inspirational thing you'll ever have. Give anyone the shirt off of his back. And then you got a government. He served for his country. You got a government that makes him wait years to get disability. He's broken his neck. He's got a full metal shoulder he's worked with for years through the coal mines and all kinds of different things. And when he was working still in the coal mines, he hit a bump and jarred his head off the top, and then ended up flaring what ended up being a tumor inside of him. Had to go get ribs removed and cut from the lower part of his back all the way up like a fish hook all the way around his shoulder up to his neck and shoulder. Filleted him open. Cut ribs out, shaved his spine down, and now it's back. But things are there for a reason. Why push them away? If there's a possibility, why are we not exploring those possibilities? I've seen possibilities of people self-healing and helping themselves and we solve cancer and do all this, and I've been watching shit on TikTok. Why do they want to take TikTok away? Because it's information. Knowledge that they can't control. Same thing I'm giving you now. You think they would try to take TikTok down? Wait till I give you free information of exactly how to get anything you want, which is ask a question. And if you don't get the right answer, ask another question. Ask the question from the answer of the question you asked to further clarify it. Break it down one piece at a time, one step at a time. Ask a question until there's no questions left to be asked. And the same way with your AI. Go buy that shit before they skyrocket the price so fucking high you can't get to it. I was lucky enough that I bought it for $70 or $80 for a lifetime subscription on ChatGPT. It's through ChatSmith or whatever. Go get it. I have no idea what it costs now. Don't care. I've already got it. I'm just giving you the secret of how to do it yourself. Go get it. Start asking it questions. Anything you want to know. And if you really want to know, if you're worried about AI or how to use it, or you think I'm just some other fucking person out there that's just trying to make money, yes and no. I need money. I got to survive. I've got to pay my bills so that I can continue to bring knowledge to you for free. So I'm only going to charge $50 to join my network of like-minded people, of people that are willing to share their knowledge and help you, of people that are willing to help me create a knowledge base for everyone for a one-time fee of $50 ever, where nobody in this world is going to allow you to live the same life. I just became the boss. They will do that. Yes, I'm ahead of the curve because I created it. I'm the first one here. but I'm not going to charge you for the information. If you want to be live and be inspired and do all the things you want to do in life, well, then get off the fucking couch and check it out. Get off your ass, go outside, create yourself a schedule with AI. Okay? Go in there, talk to it, say, hey, I want to create a schedule. Explain to it your current lifestyle. Say, hey, here's what I did. I want to create a schedule that will best optimize my life so that I can have balance as well as progress at the fastest rate I can. Then you go and break that down more. And you say, you have to learn to talk to the AI, but I'm going to teach you that. Then you go in and you say, hey, I want to do this and I want it to be for this purpose. So I went in and I said, hey, I want to develop a knowledge base for everyone about how to live life with a detailed explanation, a step by step, so detailed that even a 5-year-old could understand it. Okay. That once it's done, if there's any missing steps, because it's AI, you got to go through it. You got to read it. Fuck. In the same way you fucking water your lawn, you go out there, you check on it, you turn the fucking sprinkler off. Yes, it will run, but if you don't watch it or maintain it, it's never going to work for you. It's never going to properly function because you're not paying attention to how to use it. So now that we know how to use it, you ask a question. So after I go in and I've asked it, hey, I need this course. It goes through and it gives me 10 steps on how to create this course. And then I say, okay, cool. And it says, do all, whatever list it is. And then you go through and you index that motherfucker like you would a textbook in school. So, number 1, you go in and you start the very first thing you find. If it says social media, stop right there, social media. Okay. Go in. Use your AI, social media. And it'll probably come back and say, well, that's a broad network of information. What more do you need to know? Well, you got to learn how to ask a question. So if you say social media, it's not going to know what the hell you want to do. But if you say, I want to create an ad on social media through Facebook or for Facebook platform or Twitter platform or TikTok or anything. And with this ad, I want it to develop a trustworthy, knowledgeable, and example-oriented options of how to do this. And it will go through, and you just got to keep creating. You got to break it down. It'll go through, it'll create an ad for you. And then you just, boop, there it is. Seconds. I've yet to purchase all this, but I will. And it'll happen fast. Because after I release this video, it's only going to take a few people to buy this program for me to get those access to those hardwares because it's knowledge. It's something somebody else makes you pay for. I have to have that money in order to further my knowledge. But with my knowledge, I will bring to you on my own platform free knowledge for the rest of your life for $50. Well, you say that's not free knowledge. Well, fuck yeah, it is, because I just told you exactly how I'm doing it. The only thing I'm charging you for is my network, the people I understand, the people that understand me, the people that want to make the world better. Because, as any business knows, show me your network, and I will show you your net worth. I don't care about money net worth. It's in here. That network and the amount of lives I can change, that's a vault. That's full of love and gold. And whatever materialistic item you can put on it. That's mine, and it's in here, and you can't take it away. That's the heart chakra. That's the one where you care. That's the one where you speak, where you learn to use your frequency, your mind, your third eye. It's all interconnected. So this AI, don't be scared of it. It's already here. The only thing you have to do is ask a question. And if you don't know or get the answer you want, start learning how to ask the right question. Ask the AI how to ask a question. It'll better every part of your life. If you want to know how to do better dishes, if you want to know how to graft different plants, if you want to know how to organize something so that it makes sense to do a step-by-step, if you want to know the best materials you can use in current life to make a cooler, or is hemp the best material to make a fireproof house that's also sturdier than what we currently have at all across the world? Is grass really better than rebar to put in concrete? Natural fibers, stronger. Yes. Is electroculture a thing? Does it truly grow the plants better, stronger, healthier? It definitely grows them bigger, faster, healthier. I don't know. I haven't been privy to that knowledge yet, but I'll figure it out. Either through my own experiments or through somebody else that is going to sign up for my program and offer that information for the world. Because once it's out there for the world, everyone gets it. Once it's in my program, everyone has it. And the best part is I've laid this out so clear and point blank that if anything does happen to me, every one of you now have the option to create the exact same thing. Go through, get an AI, because it's not disappearing. It's in everything. They're not going to get rid of it. They will certainly try to limit your access to it. But after that point, you just ask, how do you make an AI? Go create your own AI. Create your own knowledge base. You're free. I love you. I really do. But now that we're all free, welcome to the new world, where all you have to do is ask a question. Ask yourself why. What is your reason for being here? Why? Why would I give you all this information for free? With chances of just anyone taking it, going and doing their own thing. He's taking my exact plan and doing it for themselves. Please do. Help me. I want you to. At the same time, I'll get interconnected into your group, either through me or through someone else. And I'll expose everything in this world. I don't give a fuck what it is. Aliens, Transformers, Ninja Turtles. It's a possibility. Vampires, who knows? I don't care what you are, who you are. I accept you for who you are, what you are. But if you try to cause me or anyone around me harm, you're going to have a lot to answer to. Because that coal mine, it only takes. In the 6 years I was there, I learned. Even that little dot on your alarm clock in the morning that you are annoyed by all fucking night, that one little dot can be in that coal mine a football field away. And what was the devil's asshole is now the end of the tunnel. That one light from over 300 feet away will light your path enough that you can make it through. Any glimpse of light and any amount of darkness will diminish the second you go towards it and grow it and nurture it. So nurture yourself, nurture your light. Let's make this world a better place. Because today is the day of the new world. My name's Brett Timothy. I live in Utah. And I am forever in your service for free. In the same way that Trump is trying to fight for this country for free. Tommy Donald, Adam Calhoun, free. Matthew McConaughey, free. They're giving you knowledge. But I've just given you the knowledge. The only knowledge, piece of knowledge you'll ever need to get through any part of life. And that's how to ask a question. You don't need AI to ask the question. It just speeds up the process. And AI, don't be scared of it. It's only as good as you allow it to be. It's only as good as what you put into it. Because someone out there is smart, yes. And they're masterminding some shit. But they're using that AI in a bad way. And I just saved it. Because I guarantee you, us ants, a lot more than you grasshoppers. That's a bug's life if you don't know. Now you do. It may not be read that way, but that's the moral of the story. We the people will forever be stronger than you. Any individual out there. And it only took one person to stand up and do what's right. You only had to succeed one time. Now let's build on it. Let's make America great again. No pun on Trump. Don't care. I'm a proud American. I grew up in this land, in this town, where my dad and my entire country and my school raised me to believe that I was free. That this was the best place on earth to be. They're fucking wrong. But not anymore. This is home ground. You can't take it. It's an idea. It's a thought. You can kill me, but you'll never kill the process or the idea. And I've just exposed you. So kindly, go fuck yourself. Welcome to the new world. One love. I see you.